Let's see what Nigma's plan is. Nigma, as I say, we saw yesterday this Miracle Ricky. It's something they're very confident with. It's almost just having this Ricky and the Chen pairing, just having a lane where Miracle's going to have that sustain. See, they're getting incredibly low, the two of them. Weeha's trying to find the angle with the side blades, but Nisha's able to step back. Weeha has the salve prepared. No salve at the moment out on Nisha. He does still have a couple of tangos, and Courier nearly gets taken down by a side blade. Does make the delivery, but no salve to be sent out. He's just relying on the tangos.
I'm really
just in that mid, 6 for 1, 4 for 2.
Yeah, I'm mostly just staring at this mid lane because, just like Sid was saying, it's very small things that can change the entire outcome of that matchup. Nisha, he's getting actually pressure. Weeha's under the tower here.
He nearly has it there. Nisha's able to dodge a little bit of damage there with the Mischief.
Ooh.
Still finding the angles though, Weeha. Nisha's got to be careful coming out. He's trying to make sure that he doesn't allow Weeha to get the angle that Weeha needs. I mean, as you say, this mid lane, both of them just toying around with each other. Weeha's aggression, farming underneath the tower and balancing the equilibrium perfectly around the creeps to make sure that he can get those hits off onto Nisha through the creep wave.
Yeah, and it's neat to point out that he went for the boots on the TA first versus that Monkey King, so he can actually avoid and play around those stacks. That's why he was able to actually go for that type of play and make that aggressive move. Right now, it's still very even in that mid matchup, though.
Looking at the side lanes as well, pretty similar story there. We're getting both cores getting the farm. This bottom lane, Matu 14 for 1, 13 for 1 on mind control, and up top as well, Zai 12 for 4, Miracle 11 for 1. So nobody getting entirely shut out these first few waves. Mid lane, Nisha, that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it. He was able to get into the trees, pop that salve. A couple of tower hits coming in onto Weeha, and Nisha will be the victor there. I mean, Weeha, he was really pushing the limits in that mid lane, trying to get the kill on Nisha, but Nisha able to come out on top and get that all-important first blood.
Bottom now, too. GH, he's trying to roll away, but they've got the double slow on him, and the right clicks are building up at the tree blocks.
So Micro's working, but they'll knock him back. With the blast, back into the range of Matu, jumps forward, gets himself the kill. Mind Control still trying to find Matu in response. He's continuing to trap him up with the treants. Matu tries to jump away, but he's not going to be able to escape. Mind Control will be able to find the trade and take down Matu for his efforts in trying to get that kill onto the GH Her Spirit.
Wow, you see that loser sticker in mid? Did they make it a lot larger?
Dude, that's brutal.
That's gigantic. Sorry, that just distracted me.
I was going to bottom lane. GH was able to get a roll in onto Puppy.
I heard
a little far out on his own.
I heard the spray, and I was like, wow, that is a gigantic...
Who sprayed
spray paint? I don't know who did it, but look how big it is. It used to be tiny.
Oh, GH is able to find himself a courier.
Is that the first one?
Tower there. Matu's courier was coming in. They've got that ward down behind the tower, ready for those courier sniping potential, and did they get it? Top lane, coming a lot closer to the tower now. It's just the mid lane where we're really starting to see that swing because of that kill onto Weeha. Nisha's now able to get a solid lead in this lane, and it's getting to the point where Weeha's got to think more about utilizing the neutrals. The lane a little bit scary now. Yeah, he's got a little bit of a remainder on the DD, so we'll be able to come in for this wave. Nisha more than happy to fight up against Weeha. Weeha goes into the meld. Tries to stop Nisha from getting that last hit. Nisha's not messing around. He's just going to use the boundless to ensure that he gets the Jingu and can continue to farm and trig quite successfully here. I mean, both of them, you can feel it there. They're both doing the maths in their heads to see who can come out on top. Jump forward with the Resonant Pulse. Kuro's able to keep himself healed up with the Fairy Fire. The damage from the Ricky. Miracle not quite able to find it with the tricks of the trade. Now Zai's salving up. Miracle, no jump available for 5 seconds, so Zai will be able to get the full usage out of that salve. And that pressure coming in from Secret on that top lane around the 5-minute mark, so they're able to secure both of the bounty runes up there on the top half.
Yep, and they're pulling ahead in all 3 lanes right now in the last hits. You see, Ricky's still doing pretty well, but the fact that your Earthshaker is going to be getting this much up top is really fortunate for them that they did end up making that 3 position. He's almost got the bottle finished up too. Rotation mid.
If Yapsor can find the angle with his Ether Remnant, that will set it for a kill. Weeha is going to go straight in with the meld, and they don't have detection upon them, so they won't be able to push any further onto this. We are with the quick read there to just hold his ground, not retreat, and risk the chance of stepping into the line of the Remnant.
And now the sentry arrives from Yapsor, who's coming out on the courier. If he had that a little bit sooner, they would have probably gotten that kill. A regen also spawns top. Weeha gets unlucky.
Nisha will be able to grab that one nice and easily. The bottom lane, Matu trying to chase down GH. Sprouts out from mind control. Closes off the attempt from Matu, and GH will be able to live. Continue to farm very well. Both the two cores down here, mind control and Matu. Matu starting to make use of the side pull and mind control. 27 and 10. This profit's going to be farmed. I mean, everyone's going to be farmed. It is just that middle lane, as I say, where Weehar's going to have to play the bigger of the catch-up game. Not
He's good.
If he gets
might
these
even get
kills,
the kill
though,
here. He's got the trap
out, but Nisha, he's smart. Knows to not go through the river. There's a high chance there's a trap by that by the rune spawn. Goes for the jump up to the trees to avoid being caught in a position where you would expect the traps to be laid down.
Yeah, great skill point save. Always being able to do that. We're seeing some couriers flying in. I see a Nature's Prophet TPing in.
Oh, there we go.
That should be one. Is he going to get the second as well?
Yep, he certainly is.
Oh,
that's already,
expensive.
3 couriers, I think, at least, the Nigma have been able to snipe down here.
I think it's 4. That was the 4th one, yeah.
Was it 4? Oh, well, there you go. They're getting a hell of a lot of them. Nisha's come down. He's on courier duty to try and get some revenge for them. But both GH and Mike, are these heroes going to get caught out? They're rather close to their tower. Can Nisha make something happen here? Jumps in onto GH. GH's rolling bottle will be blocked off. Good line with the boundless onto the 2 of them. Will manage to kick Nisha close to the tower, but it's not quite underneath it. GH will get ripped down slowly by Matumba Man, as Nisha's rotation does manage to enable Matu and get this bear another kill on this bottom lane.
They're maximizing really well down bottom, too. That's always what I see when they do have the coddle on Puppy, is he's always just stacking these. If you don't block these camps, he's stacking them constantly, and then he's just using the chakra. And they're not only farming the wave, but they're also farming double-stacked camps without even losing any time, because it's always chakra'd up. Mid.
Bit of an attempt onto We are underneath the tower with the boundless already being used. There